But when you fall in love, it's a much more serious involvement. You just cannot forget this person. You feel miserable when not in their presence. You're always yearning. Let's get see more of each other. Let's get together. We're completely entangled. And then you see, you've actually a kind of what I will call spiritual element has been introduced. Falling in love is a thing that strikes like lightning and is therefore extremely analogous to the mystical vision.
To love is to suffer. To avoid suffering, one must not love. But then one suffers from not loving. Therefore, to love is to suffer, not to love is to suffer. To suffer is to suffer. To be happy is to love. To be happy, then, is to suffer, but suffering makes one unhappy. Therefore, to be unhappy, one must love, or love to suffer, or suffer from too much happiness. I hope you're getting this down.
Living is no laughing matter. You must live with great seriousness, like a squirrel, for example. I mean without looking for something beyond and above living. I mean living must be your whole occupation. Living is no laughing matter. You must take it seriously, so much so, and to such a degree that, for example, your hands tied behind your back to the wall, or else in a laboratory, in your white coat and safety glasses, you can die for people, even for people whose faces you've never seen, even though you know living is the most real, the most beautiful thing. I mean, you must take living so seriously that even at 70, for example, you will plant olive trees. And not for your children either, but because although you fear death, you don't believe it. Because living, I mean, weighs heavier. This earth will grow cold, a star among stars and one of the smallest, a gilded mote on blue velvet. I mean this, our great earth. This earth will grow cold one day, not like a block of ice, or a dead cloud even, but like an empty walnut it will roll along in pitch-black space. You must grieve for this right now. You have to feel this sorrow now, for the world must be loved this much, if you're going to say, I lived.
So, what is it, like Will has an attachment disorder? Is it all that stuff? Fear of abandonment? Is that why Is that why I broke up with Skylar?
I didn't know you had.
I did.
You want to talk about it?
No.
You will. I don't know a lot. You see this? Holy shit. This is not your fault. Look at me, son. It's not your fault.
I know.
It's not your fault.
I know.
No, you don't. It's not your fault.
I know.
It's not your fault.
All right.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Don't fuck with me. It's not your fault.
Don't fuck with me, all right? Don't fuck with me, Sean. Not you.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.